Yo, what's up guys? I'm Turn Gringo Ham and welcome back to the Dark Souls 3 100% walkthrough. Last episode we went ahead and took out Half-Light, wrapped up a few of the last things there in the Ring City DLC. All we have left now is Gael. So let's head on over. Time to get to Filinor's Rest and put the DLC to rest. So in the last video, I spoke about the lore of this game and how, um, in general, I find Dark Souls 1 lore to be just fantastic beginning to end. Dark Souls 3, yeah, it's got some good stories in it, but a lot of my favorites, Artorias and things like that, are all Dark Souls 1 oriented. However, when the DLCs came out, typically DLCs from Soft are not really thematically connected. It's not like a continuation from one to the other, where this DLC really was a continuation from Ariandel, even though Ariandel is just its own kind of place. You hear the girl in there talking about Uncle Gael, and here we are about to face off against Gael. What's interesting is the Japanese translation of Gael is not like an uncle Gael, but like a respected old man or revered old man kind of thing. So what basically happened was Gael, he's dressed in red, right? And that means that he was basically a soldier in the war with the gods and the dragons and all of that. And he was an expendable soldier at that. He was like a front lines kind of guy. And so he survived that. And he went on and captured, well, I should say, his heart was captured by the young girl from the painting that we've met before. And she's supposed to paint a new Ariandel. Um, Now, to do that, she needs the soul of man, the dark soul. And that's what Gail's been trying to find. There's a lot of lore throughout the games where, it's all speculation with the pygmy, the furtive pygmy, who was given the dark soul, the soul of man. Some believe it to be Manus. Manus was a pygmy. Um, Ludleth is a pygmy too, but seeing as how Gael has attained the Dark Soul and the DLC story technically comes earlier in the game than the final, it's definitely not Ludleth. Plus, if it was him, he would drop it upon death. But the Dark Soul of Man is also within all of the Ashen, within the Unkindled, as they say. So that's why this final fight has to happen between us and Gael. It's, who is the winner? Who gains the Dark Soul? He has accumulated at least most of it, right? Because a piece of it resides within our character. But by gathering the Dark Soul, he has actually gone insane. And that's who we're dealing with now. Before we get on with Gael, though, let's go ahead. Let's make sure we got everything set up the way we want it. I had Poison Mist on the bar. Actually, if we're going to use anything, we're going to use Toxic Mist because it's going to do a lot more damage and last a lot longer. And he is weak to both Poison and Toxic. Instead of Great Chaos Fire Orb, we want... Oh, it was right there. Chaos Bed Vestiges. Now, the reason why, he's going to move a lot. So he's not going to stay in the pool from Great Chaos Fire Orb. And that's the benefit of using that spell. It has lower damage on initial impact than Chaos Bed Vestiges, but the AoE tick is what makes it superior. Well, this guy's going to move a lot, not to mention the difference in velocity. Chaos Bed Vestiges fires a lot faster, so it's a real straight line attack, and we should be able to get it in during the few openings that we have for damage. Gael is very much a dodge fight, and we're going to want to get our damage in where we can. Now, as a pyromancer, us versus Gael is kind of a tough matchup. I wouldn't say horrible, because we'll do all right, but if you were a strength build with the twin great swords, the Ring City Knight twin great swords, you can just destroy him because you've got a L1 combo that after the first couple of hits, you'll take a little bit of damage, but the rest of the combo just, like, waylays him. There's also some other ways of taking him down with poison and bleed. But we're gonna go with Chaos Bed Vestiges. We're gonna do a lot of dodging. I'm gonna burn a lot of Estus in both health and FP, and try to take him out this way. Let's take a look at our gear, make sure we're set up the way we want. Crown really doesn't matter. See our damage absorptions here. He is gonna do dark, so maybe this isn't the best gear for him. That being said, at the end of the day, gear in Dark Souls, gear in Dark Souls is I don't want to say pointless, but the poise mechanic is not as good as it was in Dark Souls 1. And it's... I mean, you can wear anything. That's why I call it Fashion Souls, right? So your gear is not going to make just a huge difference. Chaos Greatsword, it would be much better if we had some kind of Ultra Greatsword, but being as how we have low stamina and all that, it's just not feasible for us. So I really think the setup we've got is going to be the best that we can come up with. We will go ahead and leave the Sunlight Straight Sword on. Gael is a 3-phase fight. Each phase he fights a little different. In the first phase, he's going to have a at range dive attack. If that hits you, he can actually impale you and do massive damage. Most of his attacks are 1 or 2 swings. You can dodge them, you can get windows for damage. Phase 2, he does the same, big lunge attack, but it doesn't do an impale, so that changes a little bit. His cape comes alive and he starts doing cape damage, and cape is kind of the extension of the melee damage. At the same time, though, there are a couple of attacks where the cape will come in slightly after the weapon, so you really have to be precise with your rolls with Gael. So anyway, I think that about covers everything we need to cover. We will go ahead and get started here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take him on. So to start, we're going to have to hit him. He's crawling around. This will start the fight. Now, there's different places you can fight him. You can run down there and fight him all in the final area, or you can wait for him to get up here and fight him in this open area first. It really doesn't matter in the long and short of it. Just know that one little hit's going to take him down. To be able to fight him up here, you really have to drag him up here. Buff up here and get ready. Not like the shield's gonna do us much help, honestly. And there he is, in all of his insane glory. It has been an extremely long time since I have fought him.
Handed over that thing, your dark soul,
See, he's still trying to collect all the pieces.
for my lady's painting.
The winner takes all. Ooh. Gotta commit right when you make the dodge. Get you an attack dodge. See if we can get a heal off here. Ooh, waited. Nope. Wrong time. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Okay, guys. So, I forgot about the cardinal rule. Let me explain it to you. There are minimal windows to attack. Those same windows you have to use for Estus if you don't want to get punished. So, I tried to back up. Don't do that. He will punish you every time you back up and try to chug. It's important to follow your fight strategy and chug during an attack window, which can make the fight drag on, but that's, you know, what we got to do. And the more I think about it, honestly, I think I want to... We're not going to use the shield. We're just not going to need it. Or rather, it's not going to be useful. So we're going to put the Sunlight Straight Sword in one slot, and we're going to Pyro Glove the other slot, and then leave our weapon out for when we can damage that way. So we're not going to be able to block. I mean, we could and take minimized damage, but it's just not going to be that helpful in this fight. So anyway, let's go. Attempt number 2, let's do it. I did Ember up for more health. I'll go ahead and buff up before he gets up here. Once you fight him once, his first phase will start up here. Let's hope I can remember that I swapped weapon hands here. Dodged the first one, didn't dodge the second one. I really want to bait as many jump attacks like that as I can. It makes them a lot easier to deal with. And that was a good damaging window that I kind of missed out on there. We'll take it here. That was another damaging window that I missed out on. Way too early on the roll there. Too early on the roll there, but we skated. This is his anger tantrum. That's the one you have to roll. I messed up again. Grab some FP. Pretty close, yep. Here he comes. So now the cape is going to be involved. Now the timings of the rolls are going to get a little different. You have to be on point with them because of the addition of the cape.
The blood of the dark soul.
He's going to be a little less hyper in this phase, but the cape is going to make up for that, trust me. Let's get a chug in while we can. Oh, I totally forgot about his arrows. Oh, rookie mistake, guys. I thought I had time to buff. I did not. Looks like we're going to be hammering at it another time. Okay, guys. Turn Grego Ham versus Gael, round 3. I did Ember again. We had a buff before we walk in. And here we go. One more time. Let's make it better. If we get improvement on every attempt, we'll eventually get it. This is definitely a get good fight. There's nothing to be done about that. Ooh, missed time the first roll, and it really made me pay for it. Do a jump attack. There we go. I like those jump attacks. They're easy to punish. Take this opportunity to damage. We probably should have healed. We'll take this opportunity to heal. Get one more damage in, and then we'll have to get a FP. There we go. Or maybe heal instead. Not doing too bad this time.
Is this the blood? The blood of the dark soul.
In comes the cape. We're going to try to get this buff off this time. In time. Oop, wrong button. Alright, so we need to get behind him. Anytime he casts that way whack Corona. Need to get some FP here in a minute. Roll through, get behind him. This really is the toughest phase, guys. Try to get sneaky with one. You want to get behind him because they do come back like that. That's the whole point of getting behind him after Way of White Corona. I don't like that we're getting this close to the tombstones. Here we go. Ooh, bad dodge. Oh, we are out of FP. I'll sneak one. I snuck one. All right. Damage in, we're going to another phase. Right. Escape the lightning, boys. Escape the lightning. You don't want any part of the lightning. We can get away with the chug before the skulls get here. Yes, we did. Watch out for the lightning. We did get hit. That's okay. Oh, guys. So close. So close. Okay, boys. Let's go again. Don't forget the Ember. Our souls will be in the second phase area, so we absolutely have to make it there. And I'm just going to go ahead and come out and say it. If I don't beat him this time, I'm a scrub. Like I said, every time we ought to be pushing him just a little bit further. I'll try this again, but fire it off just a little bit sooner. Oh, couldn't get the lock on in time. That was an odd move for him to come out with first. I don't like the way you're pinning me in, bro. Angry, stay away. He got me with the last one, but that's not so bad, I guess. Time to chug. There we go. Phase 2. At least we can get our souls here. I don't know exactly how to go about it. Should we run straight for them, or should we try to pick them up as we're working through the mechanics? Let's go ahead and skip this. We've seen this. Ooh, bad idea. Bad idea. The souls should be somewhere in this general direction. I don't want to take my camera off of them though. There they are. I'm trying way too hard to get these souls. There we go. Alright, now let's get some damage in on this boy. Yeah, too early. Nice, we got him stunned out of the bow there. Too late for it this time. Bad timing. Sneak a chug. Sneak an attack. It worked out alright, I guess. Stay out of the lightning. He doesn't like it when we get too far away from him, that's for sure. Almost out of healing Estus, boys. Ooh, we almost got stuck. That would have been bad. We need an Estus wicked bad. also need target. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Well, you guys know what I said at the beginning. I guess that means I'm a scrub. Okay, guys. Attempt number 5. I'm telling you, Gael, you gotta pay attention to the mechanics. He is a tough son of a gun. Let's get going again. I'm not gonna say if I don't kill him, I'm a scrub, because I felt kind of bad having to say I was a scrub. That weird opener. And dodging my spell. What's up with that? Dodge this. Oh, whoops. I wasn't expecting to have to chug because usually I have a lot more damage done to him by now. He's got some bad rolls on moves there on his moveset. Hope I don't have to pay for that in the end. With running out of Estus and spells. Did you just duck? I feel like you're cheating now, bro. See, he's just flat out cheating now. Good grief. That was the worst phase 1 I think I've ever had with him. I almost beat him last time, so he decided to cheat this time. Don't even have to worry about those souls, there's nothing there. Big fat 0. Delayed rolls, slightly delayed of what you would think they would be. That's the trick to it. Ooh, bad timing. We did get away from the whack corona, but I don't think that was what I would call a win. Ooh, almost messed up on the roll there. Y'all all saw that. I don't even need to say it. Kind of felt like I had the edge on range there, so I went ahead and went for it. That I did. The stab move is the worst one to try to dodge after the fact. Cloak. That's the one that's severely mistimed. Oh man, bad. Get out of the lightning. Ooh, talk about lucky. That hit. One more hit, boys. One more hit. Just gotta play it safe, and there we go. Ooh. There we go. Alright, guys. Slave Knight Gael down. Holy shnikes. Blood of the Dark Soul, Soul of Slave Knight Gael. So, guys, this episode ran on. So, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. We get our big juicy 120,000 souls. And then in the next video, I'll catch you back at Firelink. From there, we're going to go ahead and start working on our endings, guys. So, that's the end of the DLC. Actually, before that, we do have some lore to go do. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe and hit me up in that comment section down below. Till the next video, guys, thanks for watching.